Okay, now that we're all here, welcome to Team Transcending Frontiers. My name is Lili Fenandez and I'm going to be the team leader.
I'm Venerio.
Sanders.
And Ray Rodriguez.
Okay. So our first meeting, we're supposed to come up with impacts. We look at the state of the economy right now and let's come up with impacts that can help people save money. So let's start brainstorming things that we can help people save money.
What about electricity? Especially in the summer times, it gets really hot. People have to blast their AC units, cause the electricity bills to skyrocket up. It would be a burden on a lot of people to pay for them, so maybe we can get some kind of idea to help lower the cost or help people with their costs on utility bills.
Okay.
College students, they try to save as much as possible. And even now, college is expensive. For me, I know it firsthand. So maybe we can think of an idea that would help college students save money. That would help.
I think for people with large families, they spend a lot of money in laundry costs. We have like 10 people in a family and the laundry can be really expensive. So maybe there could be a way to help save money in laundry detergents.
I was also thinking every time we go to a gym, there is so much electricity that's being generated while I was working out and using those machines. So somehow finding a way to, trying to make use of that electricity somehow. Not let it go to waste.
Using the light and electricity, I feel like a lot of cell phones and ipods, some way to help, because people have problems charging them every night or they forget. And the next day they want to go to the gym and their iPod's dead or their phone's out, can't make any phone calls because they forgot to charge their phone the next day. Maybe some kind of way we can help so you don't have to have that kind of worrisome money, just find a way to charge phones and iPods a lot quicker.
Maybe people are traveling less by plane, taking less cruises because of the economy. Their travel is maybe more driving. Me, I'll drive to Orlando. So if there was a way we could save money in that commute, that would help.
I think Miami generally is a high crime city, and with the state of the economy now, people are going to be committing more crimes. So if there was a way to help people protect themselves when they're alone, especially women and kids, to help against crime.
Going on with that, also Miami is a big tourist city, and sometimes when tourists come in, they might come in for the weekend. Say they might go to South Beach and they might want to buy it. They stay at a hostel where they can cook or just at a resort. And to save money, they want to cook them. They want to make food, so they go to stores and sometimes they gotta buy the whole case of, let's say, a dozen eggs when they need just a few. So maybe some way for them to save money while they're traveling.
So I think we have enough impacts to come up with some ideas. So let's think of come up with ideas that we can actually use to address, innovative ideas that we can address these impacts that we came up with. So let's say for the electricity, what do you think we can do to help the electricity cost?
Well, I had a couple things in mind, but for the electricity, I feel like, it gets so hot and everyone turns their AC units up so high just to get cool. Maybe a way to solve that problem to lower the cost on that is maybe have an air conditioning jacket or some kind of clothing that you can put on that's already air conditioned for you. It just keeps you cool, so you can lower your costs and not have to worry about paying such high bills and stay cool all the time, whether you're inside or outside.
Okay. Sounds good. Even construction workers do use it too when they're working outside.
Yeah, anybody if you're in New York City walking the streets all day, you walk around in an air conditioned suit.
Just here over the summer.
They help you a lot on that.
one of the main costs that I have as a college student is the books. And I know now with ebooks, a lot of people are buying books with their Kindles, with their iPads. Books electronically tend to be cheaper. But you still buy the whole book. So why not maybe have the service that you could buy only a few chapters, or the chapters that you need? Because I know a lot of professors, they don't cover all the chapters in their class. Maybe you only need to study chapters 1 through 5 for a test. You only buy chapters 1 through 5. So if you could buy the chapters each, similar to like when you buy a song, you only buy the songs you want, not the whole album.
Yeah.
So have that service.
I thought for the laundry detergents, instead of, laundry detergents can be very expensive, especially the liquid ones. So instead of having that, if you buy like a little bar of detergent, and you can buy like small, medium, or large, depending on the size of the load that you're doing, and it would save on, I think we could make something really economical that people can buy for, let's say, a third of the cost of a laundry detergent.
And they could use it over and over.
Right.
Regarding the electricity that is wasted at the gyms, I was thinking of coming up with a battery that will be able to store this electricity. Some sort of system that will transfer all the electricity that's generated by the people working on the machine into the battery, and that battery can be used for running the electricity on the gym or running the machines themselves, make them self-sufficient. So,
Kind of going off of batteries and light energy for those cell phones and iPods, to try and help charge them quicker. I was thinking maybe to have some kind of solar energy, like you see with calculators on the cell phones or iPods themselves, where any kind of light outside or inside generates the device to automatically have it charged, so you don't have to worry about charging it at night, or where to see if your iPod's charged or go to the gym. So as long as it's the light, it will work. So I think some kind of solar energy phone or iPod would be a big help to a lot of people.
I know a lot of people traveling by car are on a budget. And what if we had a vending machine at rest stops where you can buy food from inside your car? You pull up to the vending machine, you buy your soda, snacks, the sandwich, you pay with a credit card or cash, and then you just keep driving. That would be perhaps less expensive than pulling over at a restaurant or fast food place to get your food. It's quicker and it should be cheaper. That's one way to help save.
To help people with the crime issue in Miami, I thought about having like a small device in your car that you can access from. Let's say somebody gets in your car and wants to kidnap you at gunpoint. There could be something that you can press inside the car that writes the word help in a little light like above the brake, and then the drivers behind you can call the police or try to call for help. That would minimize the crime.
regarding this could be applied to tourism for individuals who are single living in places like South Beach. They could go there and with $10, instead of paying $10 or $5 to just buy a dozen eggs, they could spend those $5 and buy maybe 2 eggs, and they could also buy 2 or 3 loaves of bread, and they make a meal with those $5. Whereas if they have to buy the whole case of things, it will cost them more, and they would end up just throwing it away because their vacation is probably 2 or 3 days.
So it'd be a good place that has small portions of every item.
Yeah, small portions and stretch the dollars that way.
Well, I think we all came up with very good ideas, but we need to narrow them down to like three best. So let's meet on Saturday again. Let's think about these ideas. Eric, you wrote them down, and then you can send them to us by email, and then we review them and then come up with the best three, and then we'll do the best one at the end. Okay? So is Saturday okay for everybody?
Yeah.
All right.
All right then. Thank you
Thank
guys.
you, Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Eric.